Wow, this is amazing, the best pork in the world, and we are going to show you how to cook it. Hey everybody, Johan Magnusson here, Big Sweet Barbecue, and today we're making Iberico Presa with Brussels sprouts. We're going to start by removing the Iberico Presa from the package, and as you can see, it has great marbling, but there's a little bit of silver skin and a little bit of fat that we want to remove. And after removing this, look at how beautiful this piece of pork is. We're going to season the presa on both sides with flaky sea salt. Then we want to place it with a couple of sprigs of thyme in a bag for a vacuum sealer. We're going to add a little bit of garlic olive oil from Olivelli, and then we're going to seal this in our vacuum sealer. We want to set our immersion circulator for 130 degrees, and then we want to drop in the bag. Now we're going to slowly heat up the presa for about 2 hours until it has an inner temperature of 130 degrees. The presa is in the immersion circulator, so next, let's start preparing the Brussels sprouts. We want to cut the end off the Brussels sprouts, and then we need to remove the outer leaves. We also want to slice each Brussels sprout in half. We're going to drizzle them with olive oil and also season them with our Big Sweet Barbecue Badass Veggie Boost. Then you want to toss these around to make sure that the oil and the spices are evenly distributed. We want to place them on an oven-proof pan, and then we're going to slowly roast them in an oven set at 420 degrees. After about 15 minutes, we want to remove them, and we want to flip each Brussels sprout over. Then we're going to add it back to the oven again and roast until it has a nice char and they are cooked all the way through. We're going to make a dressing for the Brussels sprouts by mixing 1/3 of Dijon mustard with 2/3 of Wafu dressing from Cupide. You want to mix this thoroughly and set aside. When the Brussels sprouts are ready, place them in a bowl and then add the dressing and stir thoroughly. We also want to top these with some bacon bits, some dried cranberries, and some toasted pine nuts. We want to remove the presa from both the water bath and the bag. Then we want to pat the presa dry. We're going to melt some butter in a hot pan. And then we want to give the presa a quick sear on all sides. Remember, the presa is already cooked. You only want to give it a nice char. Oh, and listen to that sizzle. It smells so good in the kitchen right now. Now we're going to let it rest for between 7 to 8 minutes. While it's resting, we're going to add some oak wood to our smoke gun. Then we're going to give the Iberico Presa a nice little smoke bath while it's resting. And look at this. It looks amazing. We're going to thinly slice the presa, and I need to get a sample. And wow, the flavor is amazing. We're going to add a little bit more sea salt, and then this dish is ready to serve. And that is how I make my Iberico Presa with Brussels sprout with this amazing Iberico Presa from Campo Grande. And look at that. It just pulls apart. It's so moist, and it's so flavorful. And it goes really well with these Brussels sprouts. This is so good. The flavors go really well together. I hope you try this at home. Happy grilling.